Isn't it funny how I I said I'm kind of like on a break. I'm not feeling inspired. And then I immediately posted a video, and now I'm recording another one because I got inspired. But yeah, so I wanted to talk about a meme I saw online and how it spoke to me based on something I wrote in Gynecology by Mary Daly. So I'll post it's not a meme, it's a comic. I'll post the comic for you all to see here. Insert comic here. So we have a knight in the forest coming across what he calls a foul hag, and he says, "I come to purge these lands of your vile influence. Your blood shall drench this wicked nest. These woods are not yours to rot and sicken." And the so-called hag, foul hag, says, "WTF, I'm literally just hanging out." Which I love, but it spoke to me so much because of something I read in Gynecology, which I think this comic is an embodiment of this piece from Gynecology. On page 14, Mary Daly talks about hags. And she says, "Hag is from an Old English word meaning harpy, witch. Webster's gives us the first and archaic meaning of hag, a female demon, fury, harpy. It also formerly meant an evil or frightening spirit. Lest this sound too negative, we should ask the relevant questions. Evil by whose definition? Frightening to whom?" A third archaic definition of hag is nightmare. The important question is, whose nightmare? Hag is also defined as an ugly or evil-looking old woman, but this, considering the source, may be considered a compliment, for the beauty of strong, creative women is ugly by misogynistic standards of beauty. The look of female-identified women is evil to those who fear us. As for old, ageism is a feature of phallic society. For women who have transvaluated this, a crone is one who should be an example of strength, courage, and wisdom. I just thought that what Mary Daly had to say fit this comic so perfectly because, again, this knight calls this creature a foul hag, and she's sitting in the forest minding her business. She says, "I'm literally just hanging out. What the fuck?" It just spoke to me, and it spoke to what Mary Daly is saying and the way women are treated by patriarchy. Older women who are quote unquote past their prime, who are not considered conventionally beautiful anymore, they get called hags. How many times have any of us heard somebody talking about what they would call a Karen being an old hag or some hag at the store? And like Mary Daly says, evil by whose definition? Frightening to whom? Whose nightmare? When women just simply, like the creature in this comic, are just literally hanging out, women just aging naturally as every single one of us will do, minding their business, bothering no one, except for offending people with their age, are hags. I don't really have a point to all this other than this comic. I couldn't believe how perfectly aligned with exactly what Mary Daly had said in Gynecology. And I doubt the creator of this comic really even knows it. Or, cares. They're probably anti-TERF, I'm sure. But yeah, this comic perfectly embodies exactly what Mary Daly's point was in Gynecology, and women are punished for the natural progression of their bodies as we age, and they are literally just hanging out like the creature in the woods.